Hello, my name is Adolfo and this is Life Adolfo. I just finished watching the Mets game against the Diamondbacks. The Mets won the series 2-1. Kodai Senga was struggling at the beginning. And I don't do a lot of videos, but I'm gonna start doing them since I walk with the baby now. And I might just do a video while I'm doing it with the stroller pushing him. And I just want to talk about Brett Baty since this is he has one more option to go to the minors after that. Once he tries to go down to the minors, he could have an option to be a free agent and go to another team, just like Jose Urena. After he got that save, he went back down, but he declined that option, and then he became a free agent. This is my own personal opinion. I do like Brett Baty. I still think he has potential, even though he went 0 for 3 today. He got on base by an error. I did like one of the plays that he did, and that play was when I believe Perdomo bunted the ball. When he bunted the ball, you could see Brett Baty trying to go home, trying to get the ball because it was near home plate. But he paused. He went back to third base, and he covered third base. I think Mark Ventros would have still kept on charging. I think Brett Baty is a better defensive player. Now, when he ran, by doing that, the next play, there was a double play. I believe it's the third batter, because it was Perdomo, the one that did the bunt. And there was a double play. If Brett Baty would have kept on charging and the force out would have been in first base instead of third base, that would have meant that the next play, there would not be a double play. Why? Because the player would have advanced to third, the other player would have advanced to second, and the first base would have been empty. Why would it have been empty? Because Torrance, instead of going to third base, he would have gone first base. That also meant that there would not be a double play, like I said, on the next play. And that's one thing that Brett Baty brings. He brings that quick reaction of common sense when it comes to defense. I'm not saying offense, I'm saying defense. Now, with that being said, what do I think? I think that we should keep Brett Baty. I know he has one more option, but we should keep him. Ronnie Mauricio also, we should try to keep him in the minor leagues for now. Because next year, we have to also look at next year. Who's the free agent? Winker's a free agent. Marte is a free agent. Siri is a free agent. That's going to be 3 open vacancies. We could put Acuna in center, or we could put McNeil in center, even though I don't like McNeil a lot. He's hitting like 220 right now. And for that much money, it's not worth it. We have to think of how can we save money? Because we know that Alonso's going to be a free agent. He's going to cost money. We know that we cannot sign every big contract out there. Even though we Mets fans want Kyle Tucker, we want the Japanese third baseman that is going to come out. Maybe Bregman is a free agent, who knows? I believe he might be. He has an option, which I doubt he will. But the whole point is, we have to keep some low contracts. Baty's a low contract. Acuna's a low contract, which he's hitting like 301 or 290 around there. And then we also have Mauricio with a low contract. We have to keep those low contracts. We have to keep low contracts to balance, so we could sign, we'll say, an Alonso or a starting pitcher. I'm not saying an ace, but at least a number 2 or number 3 starter. And that's why I wanted to make this video, is that I know a lot of people don't like Baty. I know everybody wants a superstar, but there's X amount of money that you can only spend. And you don't want to be just throwing it out there. And next thing you know, you're clogged with big contracts. It's like Steve Cohen said. Like right now we have Nemo with a long contract and he's getting old. McNeil, I think he has 2 more years. And other players that we have with X amount of contract. And that's all I got. We have to keep all these low contracts. We have to keep low contracts. Rookies. I know Williams, Gilbert, and all of them are coming out. Hopefully one pans out. But I do like Baty. I'm not saying he should be the number 4 hitter like we have Marte, but we should have him in there just in case. Because Marte, we should let him, after this year, we should just let him ride out. Right to the sunset. Same as Series and the rest of them. Thank you, and thank you for watching.